That guy was over here.
A police boot print. So that's how it ended.
Dirty cop.
Just arrived here this morning.
Okay, so I guess that means we can turn this in now. But can you imagine, like, running along on a hot day, actually wearing a fucking plague doctor outfit? Can you imagine how hot that would be? I have an itch. Lost track of the station. But I'm just thinking about that. Get that pitch black suit. Direct sunlight. You would be absolutely cooking in that thing.
I visited the location where the three robbers killed each other over some stolen loot, but I wasn't the first to inspect the scene, was I?
No. Officer Schmidt arrived there first, just hours after it was reported. Poor Schmidt. That same day, he received news that his dear old grandmother in Austria had died. He had to leave for the funeral immediately.
He is anything but poor. I doubt he'll be coming back. It was he who killed the last robber and took the loot for himself.
Blast it. I knew he was acting suspiciously. He may be beyond our reach now, but I'll be sure to expose the little weasel when I write my report. Nice work. Feel free to take another case. We make a great team, you and I.
What was dead in the shadows? What? Okay, report 1810. Ready to be on? Okay. 2 men were found dead near an open grave at the cemetery. Both victims had bite marks on their neck. Okay. Victims John Bowden, graveyard keepers. Saeed Hafez, assistant professor, Cordona Medical College. Suspect Camille Archie Tanner, Camille Archie, deceased, reportedly a vampire. Okay. Witnesses: Leandro Barbieri, reporter. Joe, vagrant. Just Joe. No last name. No nickname. You know, not Joe Peterson. Not Joe the drunk, just Joe. Evidence points to the possible involvement of supernatural forces. Case is pending upon further investigation. Okay. Camille Archie is the brother of the recently deceased Camille Archie. He tried to make him talk, but he's a hard nut to crack. His neighbors saw him leaving his house to put flowers on his sister's grave. They say he returned at dawn looking dirty and tired. P.S. Just in case, we also made him eat garlic. No reaction. Drip. Okay. Joe's testimony. Testimony? Blah, testicles. I was having dinner when Johnny came to dig another grave. As usual, there was someone else with him too. I must have dozed off a while, but when I woke up and everything was a blur, screaming, howling, flashes of lightning, no thunder. Some devilry was at work. Lightning, but no thunder. Then it wasn't lightning. I went to see what was happening, and there was this reporter, Leonard, or something. He told me that a vampire had killed 2 people mere yards from me. Why am I likely to be alive? Okay. Joe is, not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. I always had notes for a good story. I was strolling about the cemetery when I saw the necromancer. I'm not joking. He raised one from the grave and ordered her to attack 2 men who were close by. Then they both turned into bats and flew away. Bullshit. I was too scared to take photographs of them. Oh, of course. By photographs their victims, this will be a front pager. Alright, where exactly is this? Wait, cemetery, right?
Come closer and try something on. You won't regret it. The finest clothes for the finest citizens. A perfect choice.
Alright, for this one, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna go ahead and have a Sherlock cosplay Lady Dimitrescu. Or at least as close as we can get. And don't mind my voice, I just decided to completely fuck out. That came out of nowhere. must have given all these goofball disguises. She's like, I was just standing in the cemetery, and there was this tall one there, and all of a sudden, haha! It was Sherlock Holmes. I went downtown. I thought I saw a beggar, but haha! It was Sherlock Holmes. And things got really weird. And haha! It was Dio. Wait, what? I'm trying to see what the shoes are in this, and they look kind of frump and dump. Weirdly enough, there's like a part of my brain that kind of have wanted to be like strutting around in 6-inch stilettos just to see how he does. Okay, Jumbo and 37 Graveyard Keeper, blunt force injury to the head, plus 2 puncture wounds to the neck, cause of this massive blood loss from carotid artery. Seat of Fist, 56 Assistant College, Progrado Muslim Mentally versus the blah 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 blah. Slight cut to the leg, blunt force trauma to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the leg, major vessels intact, blood loss minimal, cause of death, intracranial hemorrhage. Okay, so for the scene, we're looking around for an open grave.
This place gives me the creeps. What if the vampire comes back?
This is a somewhat neglected and dusty hat.
Coffee deal.
The stone is rather unwieldy, so it couldn't be used as a weapon. Someone fell and hit their head on it.
We're dealing with a very immoderate bloodsucker here.
An expensive hat with a few grey hairs stuck to the brim. Someone tore their trousers here.
Yeah, somebody done hauled ass and ran away.